back to my channel. Welcome to Vlogmas, y'all. I'm so excited. We're getting closer and closer to Christmas each and every single day. I'm Carissa Shaylin. I am a mom to a 1-year-old as well as a wife to a mechanical engineer. And today is probably one of my favorite recipe days. We are making homemade cinnamon rolls. This recipe is a family friend's recipe. I have yet to find one that is as good as hers. It is so amazing, so scrumdiddlyumptious, better than cinnabon. Just saying, it's really good. So today is brought to you by Cabin Fever. Sweater, got my little bow, and rubbering in Mr. Snowman in. Yes, this recipe kind of gets messy. It's a little floury because you're gonna have to roll stuff out. What do you know? So yes, we are gonna get into this lovely kitchen. We will start by saying make sure you have enough room in your fridge if you are not going to cook these right away. I typically pre-make these and then take them out early Christmas morning while everybody's opening presents and everything when the house is nice and warm so that they can re-rise. So don't forget, if you're going to not bake them right away, to have room for in your fridge, because things that you will need are 2 of these, like either lasagna pans or cake pans. It makes that many. So if you have a big family or a big Christmas, this is the perfect recipe for Christmas breakfast. Like I said, you can pre-make these a week ahead or anything like that. I typically just do it the day before because it does take a little bit of time, as you're gonna see. Other things that you're gonna need besides that cake mix, or the cake pans, gonna need a rolling pan, pen, a cup of butter, and a little bit more, but I'll talk about that in a bit. Gonna need some salt, vanilla, cinnamon. I do not homemade frosting, so you can either make homemade frosting or you can buy your favorite frosting. I like cream cheese frosting with this. Gonna need 2 packets of yeast, brown sugar, yellow cake mix. This is important that it's yellow. And flour. You're gonna need a lot of flour, so make sure you have enough on hand. So let's get into this, shall we? Oh yes, and you're gonna need a pretty big bowl. I'm using my KitchenAid, but you can do this by hand. I have done it by hand before, so don't get scared. All right, so you're gonna need 2 packets of yeast and 2.5 cups of warm water. This is so that you can stir the yeast together with the water and it will activate it. Once it's dissolved, add your cake mix, your 1 teaspoon of vanilla, your 1 teaspoon of salt, and 5 cups of flour. And then you're going to mix that really well. Again, don't forget to use your liquid measuring cup for your liquids and your dry measuring cup for your dry ingredients. Friendly reminder. Scrape your bowl. And then you're gonna cover that with a towel and let it sit there for 2 hours. Once that's sat there for 2 hours, now you can deflate it. It should rise about twice its size when it's done. It's gonna be very sticky. Cut balls in half. I didn't think this through, so I had Ricky throw flour down for me. Then in another pan, you're gonna mix your 2 cups of brown sugar, your 1 cup of butter, and 1 tablespoon of cinnamon. This is gonna give you your base for your cinnamon rolls. Also, so that your cinnamon rolls don't stick to your pan. This stuff makes your house smell so good. It's worth just making just for the smell alone. I wish I could candle it up and sell it. So you really want to get that butter mixed in there so that you don't just have a random butter spillage area. You want it all to be that thick consistency. May take a while, but it's worth the wait. Then spread it evenly between the 2 pans. As you can see, I really didn't do too well on mixing this one together because I still had the butter, but it didn't turn out so bad. You want it more like the other consistency. Then roll out one of your dough balls. Probably had it like 1/4 of an inch thick. You're gonna melt some butter so you can butter your dough and then mix variants of sugar and cinnamon so you can have your cinnamon roll area. I do not measure my cinnamon sugar ratios. If you like more cinnamon, go with more cinnamon. If you like more sugar, go with more sugar. Thank you again, Laura from Small Stuff Big Family, for my little butter brush, pastry brush, whatever you want to call it. It's a brush. It's so wonderful. I loved it. And then depending on how much cinnamon sugar you want, then that will also determine. I don't like putting so much that it's like overwhelmingly sweet because the bottom of the pan is super sweet as it is and it adds that extra. So I try to make this light and easy. And then just slowly roll it in for your spiral. And then just start cutting it into your cinnamon roll. Depending on how thick or how high would determine how big you cut your cinnamon rolls. Alright, so we just finished up. They are ready to go into the fridge. Look how glorious these are. So I'm making these tomorrow morning, just like I would for Christmas morning. So I'm going to just pop these in the fridge. And then tomorrow morning I will get them out pretty early, like around 6 a.m. And then let them sit until we're ready to cook them, so they'll rise and get the air back into them a little bit more. And I will show you all that tomorrow. I hope you guys are having a fantastic day so far, and I hope you're enjoying this. So here I just already pulled them out so that they could rise a little bit more, because the cold kind of restricts it. I'm preheating my oven to 350 degrees so that they are ready to go into the oven when it's time. Alright, the oven just beeped. They're a little bit more puffed out. Time to throw them in. These go in for about 20 minutes or until golden brown. You do want that golden brown because the way that they're kind of packed in, they kind of do need that extra amount of time, or they'll get really doughy in the center. So make sure that they are golden brown. Looking good, smells good. Take them out and get ready to frost. I wish there was such thing as smell-o-vision, because I wish you guys could smell this. So I do use cake batter frosting. I think it tastes just as good. Make sure you mix it before you apply it so it just warms up. And spread it on as much as you want. If you like a lot of frosting, use the whole container. If you don't, then have at it. It's up to you. That's the greatest thing about making your own food. You get to put as much or as little as you want, in my opinion. And as I'm posting this, this is Christmas Eve, so Merry Christmas Eve, y'all. I hope you guys are ready for Christmas tomorrow. I hope you guys are ready to have some cinnamon rolls. If you do make these, let me know down in the comments below, because I would love to know that you guys are trying my things. Thanks. So something that I like to do, I just threw these back in the oven for 3 minutes. That the oven was already off by the time I pulled these out, just so that the icing melts nicely and not looking all weird. So let's serve these bad boys. Oh, there's two. That's my fault. Oink, oink.
Want some milk?
Ready? Really good. What do you think? Got a seal of approval? All right, so if you guys happen to like this and you make them, let me know. I love you guys oh so much. Don't forget to check out tomorrow's Vlogmas. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and know when we are posting next. We love you guys. Mwah! Bye!